Well, hi folks, welcome. So as you can see, a rather busy little farm session. As you can see, I have got auto drive installed. Well, I've had it installed for a while now, but I've never really known how to work it. I looked it up online. Apparently you have to, even though it's called auto drive, you have to manually drive the routes to set them up. So as you can see, I've got about 4 or 5 of these big trucks, and they are delivering seeds. This is just a test run, just to see how it's doing it, and it seems to be doing it quite well. So they're all sitting behind each other waiting to get offloaded. So you also notice there's a bunch of other stuff on the screen, such as early spring. That's right, we've actually got seasons turned on, and as you can see here, here's the seasons tab. There's a whole bunch of other mods as well. I've got the precision farming as well installed. So yeah, let me just quickly do something with the settings here. I'm gonna say, what's the biggest? 8. So empty way, all connect, start, all connect end, yes. I'm gonna put that down to 50. I keep doing that. I keep resetting it to default by mistake. Because it's usually spacebar. Wait, yes, all connect end. Right. I keep resetting it with default and it's quite annoying. Scale, bunker, notifications. Okay, that'll do. So yeah, this is just to show you what could be coming up, because yeah, this series, I'm starting a new one on Kernstat, and it's going to be somewhat realism. We're going to have seasons on, we're going to have precision farming on, which means we need to watch soil temperatures and stuff. So if we go into here, for example, and then click on this icon, so precision farming. So say for example, right, I'm not doing it now, but I'm just going to test it. Say we want this far field, right? So loamy sand 0%, sandy loam minus 74%, silt clay, etc. Potential yield minus 94. So then we click on here, then request that, pay. So yeah, there's all this, the information on that field. So just ignore the 1.4 million that we've got. I just wanted to test the auto drive, because I had to set up the routes for it. I've still got obviously as we get to each field we'll put in new destinations and stuff, but at the moment I've only got between the farm and the main station right now. But as I says, I'll add more as I get more routes. But I've basically set up routes all. They can, if they want, go all the way up to here, all the way down here, and then they can go up through the middle. It just depends on what the fastest route is for them. Because they go this way. There's something I like to see up here though. I need to wait for this vehicle to make it there. It's a pretty cool thing, the auto drive. I've had it for a while. I've just never known how to use it. So once we get up to here, I'm going to jump out. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to just stop it because you need to be in a vehicle to see the route. Right. So here's the route here. There's the issue. That's why they're not coming up that, because there is no route for them to go up there. That would make sense why they're not going in there. Because there is a route down this bit, so that would be why they weren't going that way, because for some reason that line was cut. Okay. So there's all the routes that you can see. So I've got one that goes into the centre bit as well, but the one we're on goes in, round, fills up there, and then leaves. So yeah, that's just the intro. So I am actually going to cut the video here, and then I'm going to go into the XML file. I'm going to sell all these vehicles and set us up. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up. I'm going to give the tractor. Just to begin with. So we'll give us some decent engine. Don't think I've used this Massey Ferguson yet. So I'm going to buy that. I'm going to go ahead and buy the plough. And I'm going to get a cultivator as well. Cultivator. I still need 2 tractors then, won't I? No, not at least spy. And then we go cultivator. That one. That's all we really need at the start. Right, so all these vehicles, I might keep one of them. Oh, see, they are going that way now. Yes, because that line was cut, that's why they weren't going that way. That already turned you off. Okay, right. So I'm going to sell all but one of these Camaros. Nope. Oh god damn, I just said I wasn't going to sell one of them. And I'm going to sell that as well. Because that's kind of a cheap thing, that. As you can see, we basically made over $1 million by selling it, because we can buy seeds from it without any money, and we're just selling the seeds right away, so you're making like $1 million for nothing, basically. So I want that Camaros thing again. Is there any other ones like that? there's that one which is 33, it's slightly bigger. And it's actually cheaper as well. What's the disc thing for? Is that a sprayer? Or is it just on the wheels, I think? Yeah, it seems to be a wheel thing. Okay. It's a nice colour actually, I might leave it like that. Okay, so here's all our vehicles that we will be starting off with. So because I've got seasons switched on, it's just going to be ploughing and cultivating at the start. We will just be doing contract work for most of the first season until we can earn some cash, and when we get the cash, we'll buy sowers, combines, and actually start expanding. So yeah, I will be back in 2 minutes time. As I says, I'm going to go into the XML. I'm going to reset that field as well, 22, because we don't want any fields at the start. And we shall begin our career. So see you soon. Okay, we are back. Sorry, I had to go. I don't know how to edit cache in the new ones. I remember in the old ones where it used to be like in the career save, but it's not there anymore. I had to go into a different file. But anyway, here we are. That's actually already set because I had to restart the game. So we've got a cultivating job up here. So he can do this one. So you can see I've set the cash to 10,000. That'll just cover this year's fuel and other payments and stuff, because obviously we don't want to take out a loan. So yeah, seasons is going to be interesting. It's the first time I've ran it and I just want to see what it's like. So I'm going to take this little beast into the farm. We only own one piece of land, which is the actual farm itself. That's the only bit I've kept myself, so we can keep our vehicles there. So we've got grapes there, which is pretty awesome. I might do this road. This road hasn't been added to the network. I didn't really want it to be added to the network because all the traffic is going to go down that road. But you never know, I might add it. So I'm just going to park this in one of the sheds. So that's now cultivating up there. And I'm going to get the plough. I brought it in here just to check some stuff. Right, so let's take a look at the plough contracts, see what we've got. What's the biggest? 53, plough field 3. That's actually near the one that we're cultivating, so I might do that just to get them both in the same area. That'd be cool. Come on. Right. So it's what we usually have as the Dinkle field, if you watch the other series. I will keep the other one going, but I'm going to live stream that one instead, so I'm going to have 2 different farming sims going at the same time. Since that one's like a really old series, I really enjoy it. So we'll get this one set up. So I'm going to set the course up while we're going there. So it's going to be field 3. And it's going to be 50. Slightly moderate, but considering it's ploughing, you know, it's not exactly the fastest job, and I just want to get these out of the way. Headland, once, path 3, and good to go. I wonder if the plough's actually still at 50 or as it went back to 100. It was originally 100, which I didn't like, because courseplay only goes to 50. But I guess we'll see when we get there if it's still at 100. I think I'm going to close that. I think you bring up, what was it, left shift or something. But we don't really need it now because we don't have any vehicles necessary for the auto drive yet. Right, so you're going to go up there yourself. That is incredibly slow. That's going to take an hour and a half. It's not the most powerful vehicle. So yeah, I'll leave that to it. You. And I'm going to set you to 32. Because it's actually pretty decent. So yeah, we'll get a couple of these fields done. Before we actually start doing stuff. Let's see, is it still at 100? It looks like it's still at 100. You can tell how wide it is on one side if it's still on 100. Never mind. I'm not too bothered about it. How long is it going to take? 18 minutes. So you will notice it will miss chunks, but because it's set to 150, it will cover most of them again, so you can see it's going back over it. So it does miss chunks every now and again, but it will cover the majority of the fields. what I might just do is once this one's done with the ploughing, I'm just going to sell this tractor because it's clearly just so slow, and it's for some reason not done the headland, which I asked it to. Hold on, I'm pretty sure I told you to headland. I don't know why it didn't do it. Oh, wrong one. That one. Don't know why it didn't create one. It's still not. I don't know why it's not creating a headland around that one. You just keep going. I think it's just going to turn around. Where the hell are you going? You're going to start again, aren't you? No, you're going to start. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, we'll just watch the plough. So that's not going to take very long. So you can see it's going over the bits that it's missed. There's still chunks over there that it's missed. But it's only contracts anyway, so I'm not too bothered about them. So if we go into there, you see it's halfway done already. Right, so I'm going to leave that to do that. So I know what you're thinking. Well, you're not really taking it for real if you're using such a big plough, such a hacked plough, clearly. Um, the ploughing in this game is a pain in the arse, and as you can see from the contracts, it's only 53,000 we're getting for it, which isn't a lot. And I did some tests with regular ploughs, and the biggest plough takes 12 hours on the biggest field, which is 31. No, 31, no. No, that's not the biggest field. 9's the biggest field, but it took 12, it said calculations for 12 hours for this field to plough with the biggest plough. That's the only reason I'm using this plough. And ploughing isn't really essential in this game. I'm just doing it for contracts. So there is our first bit of money. So there's 53,000. Plus it covers it anyway. So yeah. If we get any other ploughing jobs I can do. Field 1's just across from us, so I can do that. It's literally just over here. So, coast generation, field 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a point up here for this field. I might need to loop it round. I'll show you how this autoplay is done, because it's quite easy. Open UI, so left control and O. No, that's the settings. Close play editor. How do you do that again? Control I. Oh, I can actually see it. Tell me where to go. Okay. Right, oh, no. Is the... Yeah, but that just brings up that. That doesn't bring up the... Ah, that one. It's just... Oh, right, oh, okay. So, I want to create a route from here. It'll be... that one. So I'm going to say from here. I'm going to go right up the side, because I'm going to have another one go down the other side. Or I could just loop it round. Actually, there's not even a looping point here. So I'm just going to make it go around. Then back out. Obviously you want some space. So we'll say about here. So wait, stop. So I want to connect you to there, and I want you to go there. So if it's coming from that way, it can come in as well. And then we'll do a drop off point up here. Right, so we'll do it from here. So come in here. And we can call this one field free parking. And then just join it back up. So if I want the plough to come up here, I'll just say go to field free parking, and then it'll connect to the nearest point and come up that way. I'll do it for 1 and 2 as well. Or I could call that northwest parking. And fields 1 and 2 can just share northwest parking. So if I want them to just drive there, they'll drive there. Also, I'll need to connect a route straight into the sugar mill as well. So we'll connect a route from here. It goes up here. I'm going to make another route that goes up that way as well. Just checking for the train. Where does that go, that road? I think that goes into the sugar mill, so I might go up that way. We can just pass this through the sugar mill, because we'll need to set up routes for that eventually. I think that actually, yeah, just looks round. So as well just connecting this back up to the main road, because I was going to anyway. And we can go up that way as well. I probably shouldn't be doing this with a vehicle with a plough on the back of it, but never mind. Right, so I want to... I could actually just turn this here. End the route here. And then hook that to that line. And then hook that to that one. Is that too far? Or is it because I clicked away from it? Hold on. That's turned off, isn't it? Yeah, so it's not going to create. Right, so you connect to here. Yeah, I think that's too far away. There we go, so that'll go straight through it. And then you can go that way. Certain corners you're better doing it manually, like driving through it round, and sometimes it's easier to just connect if it's like a straight line through. I was going to do a route going that way, but I don't think the point. Although I probably will for the sugar mill. But it will just look back onto that route we've already done. So I'm going to create a route here. We'll go that one. I'm going to make a loading one. So that we'll call that north west unload. Not load. And we'll put the parking straight through. So you hook to there. So we'll create a separate route here. Don't really connect to the right route there. So it's going to go a weird. Let's say field 1 parking. Oh, see, it's saved on that one. I wanted it to be on the one that we're on. Never mind. Just connect that there. It's not the best route, but it'll do. So we'll create another one and go that way. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to do the ploughing, and we'll bring the truck up and do that. So I think this is already set, so yeah. We'll just bring the truck up, we can do it with that. So we can test it here, right? And see how well it works. So we'll say field 1 parking, go. Actually, probably. Is it actually going to navigate around here? It is? How well is it going to navigate though? It's actually quite well. I actually navigated around the buildings. I didn't expect it to. I thought it was going to crash into them. So yeah, we'll let this go. and see how well it goes. See if it can actually make it up to field 1. Hopefully it goes right. Otherwise it's just going to go a long way around. Yeah, it's going to go that way, cool. So far so good. Well, it's going to need to go that way because it doesn't have another route. There's not a... didn't make one going up the way. So it's probably going to go right here and go up the west side of the map. Yeah. It's pretty cool though, I do like the feature. I mean, it will come in handy later. See if I've got a massive harvest and I just want it sold, then I can send my vehicles out while I'm away doing stuff. So it's good that the network's actually working. It says it's going to take 5 minutes to get there. What way is it planning on going? That's not a 5-minute drive, it's like 3. I'm sure it'll be fine, whatever it is. Right. So you're going... Actually, if I take the road icon off, it shows us. But it does look like it's going the right way. I have set it up to avoid collisions and road traffic, so see if I've got 4 of them all going on the same road, they will avoid each other. But that's looking pretty cool. I had to set all these routes up manually, it took about an hour. But most of it's all done. It's just the one that goes down the east side of the farm, which is... hold on. The one that goes down this bit, that's the only bit that isn't covered by the routes. But most of them are. But yeah, that's looking pretty cool. I'll stop it when it gets up here. I just wanted to see how well it would get on. But yeah, it's impressive. And I can apparently control the cover. We also do pay wages for the auto driving, obviously. So it should go straight through here. Yep. So I'm going to stop it once it gets to the top because I need to obviously tell it to go right because it's going to go left. Right, stop. So I'm going to set a route that goes that way and bring it, and a route that comes back the way. So come up. Probably shouldn't be stopping here. And using this vehicle is probably not a good idea. Right, I'll actually just create the road first. And then we'll do the parking after it. And I've also noticed you can actually, the routes save into a document. So I'm going to use them for the other save as well. Because they'll come in handy for the other save as well. So there's a route that goes down that bit, but I think that's just for field 4. I don't think we need to do in there. So if we just go straight down here, we should connect to another route. And then we'll come back up the way. I don't care about the the smoothness because it's not going to affect it. Right, so there should be a route here. We can just connect it. Although I will probably do one like that. Come back. Connect that to that. Connect that. So I'm not going to connect that because that's quite a tight corner. I'm going to do it manually. See if you get like signs and stuff, you're better doing like manual route rather than connecting the nodes together, because otherwise they will get stuck. That's what it would be in front of it. And the plough's done. Sweet. Is it that one? No, it's that one now. Then we'll do this one. And then connect this one. Just so that it's a bit smoother. And then we can connect those nodes up. And then go back the way. Because later I'll be connecting into here for like drop off points in here. And Massey Ferguson's done. Which is the plough. I should probably go and stop it, because it will crash the game if I don't. So that's another 18,000. You stop, and you can go to field 1 parking. It's yeah, because it's only one. That's a one-way system. It's going to go down and round, so that's going to take a while. Next, it'll probably, I would say 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, so that's going to take a long time to get round. Don't know why. There's not going to be many vehicles going up and down this bit. But I like try and keep them away from one another. And then we'll just connect it to the loop. And then I'm going to send this back home. So if you wanna, I've not actually set up a parking at the main farm. So if you just want to go to the pickup point, that's going to take 5 minutes. It's a pretty cool thing though. I like the idea of auto drive. But where the hell's the plough? Oh, it went all the way around. Why? Why did you go up that way? Why did it go up through there? And why did you go through the loop? What's It actually went through the field free loop for some reason. Interesting. That's probably why it says it was going to take 5 minutes. Because it went a really long way for some reason. Well, at least that's not a collision thing. And you don't actually need to go to field 1 because you're actually done. Can you go back to pick up as well? You just go back to the farm. That's going to take 6 minutes. Jesus, where are you going? Oh, look, we're passing. Oh, honk honk. Oh, I can't honk. That's cool though. Let me guess, it's going to go up round field 1 and then come back down this way. How much money do you want to put it on? It's going to go up and round. Right, let's see, where's it going? No, okay, maybe it's not. I thought it was going to go up round field 1 and back round. How's the cultivator getting on? Still got 50 minutes, wow. You've got 2. Obviously that's quicker, that's why. Anyway, that's going to be it for today, folks. I'm going to let the vehicles go head back to the farm because that cultivator's still going to be like another hour before we start moving on to the next day or whatever. I will see you then. Take care. Goodbye for now.